Hello everyone, look at this humble nut, the walnut. It's been around for thousands of years, and it even looks a bit like a tiny brain. But what if I told you that within this small, wrinkly package lies a powerhouse of specific nutrients that could create a profound shift in your health in a very short amount of time? What would actually happen inside your body if you have pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes, and you committed to eating just one handful of these every single day for the next 30 days? Today, we're not just going to talk about it. We are going to run a virtual 30-day clinical experiment based on solid scientific evidence to see the real-world impact of this one simple habit. The results are truly remarkable. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Frank Maxwell, and welcome to Diabetes Medic, your source for clear, evidence-based strategies to master your metabolic health. Today, we're focusing on the incredible power of a single, strategic food addition. So often we talk about what to remove from your diet. But what happens when you consistently add something truly powerful? My promise to you is this. By the end of this video, you will know the 4 major physiological changes that happen inside a diabetic's body, to your blood sugar, your heart, your brain, and even your gut, when you incorporate a daily serving of walnuts. I'll also give you a practical blueprint so you can start your own 30-day challenge. For our 30-day experiment, our dose is simple and based on the scientific literature, 1 ounce or about 28 grams of walnuts per day. This equals about a quarter cup, or roughly 7 whole walnuts. So, what happens when you do this consistently? Result number 1, your blood sugar becomes more stable and insulin works better. This is the most immediate and important benefit. Adding a daily handful of walnuts has a powerful stabilizing effect on your blood sugar. What happens? You'll likely notice that you feel fuller for longer after meals, and if you use a continuous glucose monitor, you'd see smaller, more gentle glucose curves instead of sharp spikes and crashes. Over the 30 days and beyond, this can contribute to a lower HbA1c. The science, why it happens. It comes down to the perfect macronutrient profile of a walnut. That 1 ounce serving contains about 4 grams of protein, 2 grams of fiber, and 18 grams of healthy fat, but only 2 grams of net carbohydrates. This combination is a triple threat against blood sugar spikes. The low carb count means they have a minimal direct impact on your blood sugar. The protein and fiber slow down digestion and the absorption of any other carbohydrates you eat with them. The healthy fats are highly satiating, meaning they keep you feeling full and satisfied. This reduces cravings for the sugary, high-carb snacks that cause glucose spikes in the first place. Result number 2, your heart and blood vessels. Get actively healthier. Diabetes is not just a blood sugar disease. It's a disease of cardiovascular risk. After 30 days of eating walnuts, you are actively protecting your heart in multiple ways. What happens? Your blood pressure may begin to improve, and your cholesterol profile can shift for the better, with a reduction in harmful LDL cholesterol and an increase in protective HDL cholesterol. The flexibility and function of your blood vessel lining, the endothelium, also improve. The science, why it happens. Walnuts are the undisputed king of the nut world when it comes to a specific plant-based omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid. ALA. ALA is a potent anti-inflammatory agent. Chronic inflammation is what damages the lining of our arteries and drives the process of atherosclerosis, the hardening of the arteries. By providing a daily dose of ALA, you are actively fighting this inflammation. Furthermore, the combination of ALA, magnesium, and an amino acid called L-arginine in walnuts helps your body produce more nitric oxide, which relaxes your blood vessels and helps lower blood pressure. Before we discuss the incredible effects that walnuts have on your brain and your gut health, I want to hear from you. Are walnuts a regular part of your diet already? If so, how do you like to eat them? Share your best ideas in the comments below. Result number 3. your brain is protected and may work better. The link between diabetes and cognitive decline is becoming frighteningly clear. We now know that insulin resistance in the body often leads to insulin resistance in the brain, which is a key factor in diseases like Alzheimer's. A daily walnut habit is a direct investment in your long-term brain health. What happens? While you might not feel this in 30 days, on a cellular level, you are providing your brain with the raw materials it needs to fight off damage and maintain its plasticity. Long-term studies show that regular nut consumption is linked to better memory and faster processing speed in older adults. The science, why it happens. The combination of ALA, omega-3s, polyphenols, and other powerful antioxidants found in walnuts works to protect brain cells from oxidative stress and inflammation, the two key drivers of neurodegeneration. Remember how walnuts look like a brain? It's a fitting coincidence. The specific nutrients they contain are exactly what your brain needs to build healthy cell membranes and protect itself from damage. Result number 4. You begin to cultivate a healthier gut microbiome. This is a fascinating and often overlooked benefit. The health of the bacteria living in your gut is directly linked to your metabolic health. What happens? The composition of your gut bacteria begins to shift towards a more beneficial anti-inflammatory profile. The science, why it happens. The fiber and the polyphenol compounds in walnuts are not fully digested by you. Instead, they travel down to your large intestine where they act as prebiotics, food for your good gut bacteria. Studies have shown that daily walnut consumption can increase the population of beneficial bacteria like Faecalibacterium, which produces a short-chain fatty acid called butyrate. Butyrate is fuel for the cells lining your colon and has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation throughout the body. How to actually do your 30-day challenge. Get the right amount. Stick to the 1 ounce, 28 grams, serving. A small handful is all you need. Make it easy. Have them as a simple snack. Crush them and sprinkle them over a salad or a bowl of Greek yogurt. Add them to a low-carb smoothie. Pro tip. Some people find that soaking raw nuts in water for a few hours and then drying them in an oven at a low temperature can make them easier to digest by reducing compounds like phytic acid. My final clinical takeaway. This 30-day walnut challenge is about more than just one nut. It's about a powerful principle I call strategic addition, or crowding out. So often, we focus on the negative, the foods we must restrict and remove. This can feel overwhelming and unsustainable. A challenge like this flips the script. You focus on one positive, powerful action, adding a handful of walnuts each day. This one simple habit naturally crowds out less healthy choices. When you have your walnuts as a snack, you're not reaching for the chips or the cookies. It's a small hinge that swings a very big door. It's a simple, sustainable habit that pays massive dividends for your blood sugar, your heart, your brain, and your gut. If this deep dive into the science of a single food has been valuable and you want to continue learning how to use food as medicine, then I invite you to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Join us here at Diabetes Medic for today's question: are you willing to take the 30-day walnut challenge? Let me know if you're in by simply typing "I'm in" the comments below. Thank you for being here today. Now that you know about a powerful food to add, you might be curious about the key nutrients you could be missing. I highly recommend you watch the video on the screen now. 7 micronutrients that lower blood sugar, 80% of diabetics ignore. It's the perfect next step. Click on it, and I'll see you over there.